What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Depay's one to watch. One of the ones that I actually think could do quite well. This year, obviously, Barca not doing the greatest to start with. Who knows? They may not turn it around. They may do. I've got a feeling that they will do eventually. And it is just kind of a little bit of a blip. He has got 3 goals, 1 assist in 7 matches. Like I say, sometimes form, it just happens. Sometimes you do. You've gone through a period of losing, obviously, one of your best players by a complete landslide, and you're kind of having to pick up the pieces around it. Ignore the shadow. I honestly do not understand why anyone would put a shadow on this card. He is a hunter only at the very, very minimum, which is obviously what we'll change it to, giving him 92 pace, which he would have with the hunter anyway, the shadow anyway, and then also he'd have 90 shooting, which is fantastic. Turn himself into an 86 striker or an 87 centre forward. In terms of this card, I feel like he's literally probably like 2 to 3 upgrades to being a very, very big contender in a team. As an 85, probably going to see him being a little bit average. Probably okay for the start of the game, most definitely. I don't think there's any question there. But I think once we get a bit into it, people are starting to get rewards, red picks, more and more packs. We're going to start to see the better teams. As soon as you go up into the divisions anyway, we've seen Division 3, 2, 1 all being absolutely conquered by mega teams, meta teams, icon teams. It's absolutely crazy because obviously once you spend a little bit of money on the game or are very, very good at trading, and the final one, very lucky with packs, then obviously you're going to be able to afford them teams. Whereas when we get, not necessarily even the casuals, but people who are just playing the game in general, they're starting to get better and better teams every single day. So every single day this card does not have an upgrade is when it becomes least or less relevant as such. In terms of the rest of his stats though, with the 92 pace, 90 shooting, with the hunter, you've got relatively good passing, dribbling looking pretty solid. I wouldn't say it's absolutely out of this world, but most definitely above average. And then we've got a bit of strength off him, and as well 79 stamina. We have got outside of the foot and flair from him, and he is a 5-star skiller, 3-star weak foot, being right-footed. So let's jump into Depay. I'm interested to see what this card can do. Depay already making moves. Obviously the 5-star skills is always going to really kind of help him as he finds in a cheeky ball into Rafinha, and Walker is going to take that one away quite comfortably. Into Depay. He's going to try the run on Virgil. He's got a bit of pace on him. Sees Ronaldo in the box. Going to go for that dink. Nearly. Greenwood going for the standing shot. And we're going to find it with Depay again. He switches to that weak foot. He's going to try and juke Virgil. Gets a penalty. He's going to find in a bit of Rafi. He's going to go with a couple of step overs. He's going to bring it back, try and spin it once more into Depay. He's going to try and spin Virgil again. Nearly does so. Find him on the edge of the box. There it is. Oh, it's a lovely spin. He's got very, very quick and agile dribbling. Knocks the ball in. Nearly. Depay so far, like I say, very, very nice. I do like his kind of almost, it's very quick and precise dribbling, and that is something that is going to be very good in this game, most definitely, just because of obviously the defensive mechanisms. And again, he's just constantly on the ball. Very, very nice indeed. We're going to find a little through ball, but unfortunately Virgil is going to be just a sheer power over him, and that's going to be, again, another issue, is these sort of centre-backs that really have that, all their stuff together, that's really, really top tier. Oh, that is beautiful from Depay. Oh, that is a tackle from Walker as well. That was stunning. What a back heel from Depay into Ronaldo. But unfortunately, the keeper makes an absolute peach of a save. We're going to try it again. Depay's going to get it this time. Nearly gets it into Ronaldo. We find it this time round. Virgil's absolutely sold, and Ronaldo is unfortunately offside. Depay seeing it out, kind of been boxed in for the past like 20 minutes, not being really able to do anything in this second half. So let's try and get a bit of movement from him. Good interceptions. He is kind of everywhere in terms of the attack, which is always nice. But again, I'm kind of finding less and less effective as he kind of knows how to mark him. Obviously, the opponent is actually all right at the game. Nothing too amazing, but definitely not an opponent that you could just walk over. Good tackle to end the match. Depay with some lovely dribbling there. Like I say, he has got a little bit about him. Just whether he's that effective is the kind of next question as such. Finds it into Ronaldo, goes for the one turn and pop. Unfortunately, Berkey's going to save that one. Lovely from Trent. Depay's going to try and keep it here. Lovely little back heel. Completely sends him the wrong way there. That's very, very nice from him. Try and work this line a little bit. Keeper's out. Goes for the chip. Was that going in? I wish it was. Depay. I really want to be able to rainbow flick somebody. Gone for the cheek with Ronaldo. There it is. Oh, Depay with almost his first goal. Finding a run from Depay. Don't think he's going to be on Rosalie on there, but still in the right positions, always making them runs. Literally for the whole game. Last game he did very, very well with it. Depay works it. Little spin off the attack. Across box. He's always assisting, but couldn't really find the angle for him to take a shot there and be worth it. Lovely. Depay's going to try a race with Walker. Go with the sprint. Probably knew that was never going to be the greatest option. We do manage to get a little bit of luck into Depay. Get the finesse, and Allen is in the way. Mount's going to try and keep the ball alive. Looking for, obviously, Depay once more. Go with the first time hit. Spins everybody in Leno with a beautiful save. Ronaldo's looking for that ball into Depay. Mendy's going to take it away this time once more. There's the ball. Is he onside? Takes the touchdown. Goes for the shot, and that's it. And that's Ronaldo. Sometimes it just takes a second, and he gets himself a goal. Lovely from Depay. A little bit of lag that takes the ball away from him this time, but I think in general he is a very, very nice kind of player. He is going to be one that necessarily not many people use. Oh, that is so offside. He's going to be one that not many people use to start with, but like I say, if we get a couple of upgrades, I think he's definitely putting himself on the map with that then. Depay finding it out wing. Going to find him here again. Going to swift onto his left foot. Only 3 stars, but we nearly get it in. So going into the overall for Depay then, like I say, not a bad player. 139k, 140 on PS, and also 156 on the PC. In terms of stats, 85 rated. Like we say, it's exactly the same as his goal to start with, and it's probably just above average. There's nothing too special, nothing too kind of concerning from him. He's a 5-star skiller, which is always lovely. It is mixed with a 3-star weak foot, which I think is going to be even more important this year. I just think it is. 5'9", right-footed, like we say, high-low work rate, so he's already started off pretty well. Obviously, if we do get a 4-star upgrade or even a 5-star, 5-star, this card then definitely can be noted as somebody you want in your team. 82 pace, it's a good start. 83 shooting, again, can't argue. Same with the passing and dribbling. He's turned himself into a very nice centre forward cam. I think striker wise, he's nice, but he's not lethal. He's great at that assisting play. His passing is very, very nice. And even with the Hunter, like I say, he does have them stats, but I think for me, just how he plays, he is so much better at passing than he is at actually shooting. And there is going to be moments where you absolutely destroy somebody with him, but I think for me, he's going to be better at getting them assists and kind of the one-off goals more than kind of scoring every single match. I feel like there's certain strikers for that, and there's certain cams and centre forwards for obviously what Depay can do. In terms of kind of what do we need then, because obviously he needs probably at the very minimum 2 upgrades. I think 2, and then we can kind of really start seeing this card. If he gets it in 1 in form, perfect. It's not the first time that would have seen a double upgrade, but it is tricky to get. Sometimes they like to go 86 first rather than boosting him up even more so, but he has got a high chance of that with obviously being only 85. It only takes him up to 87. It's not as if he's already 87 and we want him as an 89, so there is kind of scope for it. The only kind of issue with it is he is a one to watch, so they normally, well, I say they do this, but we can't prove that it is on purpose, but they tend to give one to watches a little bit harsher of an informed version, so it's going to be interesting to see whether he goes up or whatever he can do. Obviously, I think when did he go to Barca? I don't think we got one when he moved Did we get one? Oh no, they weren't in packs, of course. I was going to say that we didn't get one when he moved from Manu to Lyon, so obviously I don't think they were in kind of circulation then. So this is the first one to watch version. I do think he's got a good chance. All we need is Barca to kind of come out of their slump and really start to win some matches, and that's all it needs then. He is kind of like the main striker as such, so I'm expecting him to do big things as we go further into the year, but we will see. Like I said before, if he doesn't get upgrades every single week that he doesn't, is the week that he becomes irrelevant then, and that's just how it goes. This price will eventually drop right now. Personally, I probably wouldn't go for it just yet, just because I think that is still a very high price at the moment, and you definitely could get him cheaper, especially if Barca, if you take the risk to basically watch them lose their first match back after a one to watch, then obviously this is going to be a very interesting one at best. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. I'm going to personally give him a solid 8 out of 10. Let me know down below if you've packed any of Team 2 one to watches. But from that, see you all for the next one. Peace.